Hey, what's going on, youth workers? Paul Turner here from thediscipleproject.net, here with a special video today to talk to you about my new book called No Comment, 40 Days of Devotions to Tame Your Tongue. Now, listen, this came about because I took 40 days, I took Lent all the way through Ash Wednesday through Easter, and every day got up and said, I'm going to write something about my tongue, about my mouth, about my words, because my Lent that I took, the thing I gave up for Lent was commenting. I did not comment on any social media. I didn't get involved in any discussions. And listen, this may not be you, but for me, that was a thing because I like to sometimes jump into a conversation, maybe roll a hand grenade or just be sarcastic. You know, I didn't blow things up necessarily, but I feel like sometimes my comments are not very valuable. They don't add anything to it. In fact, I find myself now more writing a comment than deleting it and then never going back to it, just because I felt like my stuff just didn't add any value to the conversation. And I find that believers in general, have a tough time controlling their tongues, especially in public discourse. Now, if you're struggling with this as a youth pastor, I would encourage you to get this book. It is 40 days, devotions, right? You have in there, you have a little, what I call a jabber journal. You can see there, little jabber journal where you can write down the things that you really want to say in public, but maybe you shouldn't say in public. And you can kind of read that and go, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't say that at all. Or you just respond to the devotion that's there. Now, the other thing that I have that goes along with this are scripture cards. These scripture cards, just like that, you just print them off. And I also have a little backing to them, and I call it mouthwash. So these, yes, are they used for you? Absolutely. But you could also use just the scripture cards alone. You could use for your youth group to have a discussion. You'd pass out and say, hey, everybody take a card, and then have them read their verse. And then you can do your devotion around that. So that's, or you can use these. That's fine too. But this is mostly written to adults. And this is mostly directed at you as a youth pastor, because I want your words to matter, both online and off. I want your conversation to matter. I want it to be deep rather than shallow. I want it to be meaningful rather than sarcastic. And these, once again, I wrote all these devotions for, first and foremost, me, my words. I say a lot of words, videos, podcasts, written word, discussions online, all that stuff. And so I am super hyper aware that my words matter because you're listening to them right now, and I want to make sure they are significant for you. So I wrote a bunch of these words down in this book, and I hope that you will check it out. There'll be a link down in the description below. Thank you for being here today. Thanks for being a part today. And if you're interested in some of my other products, well, there's a video right over there. You can check out some of the other products and resources I offer. So that's it for today, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.